What's up everyone, Caleb here with Hemp Daddy's Therapeutics. And today I want to talk to you guys about how long does it take for CBD oil to work. And I know you guys are asking this question a lot because it's the number one thing that people search on Google that land people on my website. So let me explain it to you guys. The short answer is it takes about 20 minutes from the time you take the CBD sublingually to enter into your system. So that's when you're going to start feeling the effects. But no, CBD is not THC, it's non-psychoactive, so it's not going to get you high. You're not going to feel this big euphoric effect. It's going to be very subtle. If you're taking it near bedtime, you'll probably start noticing you're ready for bed. You're relaxed, you're ready to just go down and have a nice sleep. If you're taking it during the day, you might notice you're just a little bit more focused or a little bit more alert. The initial results are very subtle. And so I want to address like vaping and edibles too, or like a capsule. So if you're vaping, you're gonna feel the effects pretty instantly. If you're taking a capsule or an edible, it's gonna take longer to enter into your system and for you to feel the effects. So let's talk about the second aspect of this question is how long does it take for CBD oil to be effective is kind of what I like to say. And it can take up to 30 days for CBD to be truly effective. And the reason being is the CBD builds up in your system over time. And it also has a half-life of about 11 to 24 hours. So that means, over a period of time, the amount of CBD in your system is decreasing. And when you take another dose, it bumps it up a little bit. So it takes time for your body to get a significant amount of CBD into your system. So that's why some people don't see significant results for like at least 30 days. Most of the time, I'm seeing people get results within the first week of taking CBD. But if you're taking it for the first time and you're searching this question on Google or asking it on YouTube, chances are it's not working for you like you would like. So let's dive into that a little bit. So the first thing you need to look at is the quality of CBD oil you purchase a high quality? And the way you know that is, does the brand that you purchased provide third-party lab results? If they don't provide that, steer clear because there's no way to verify that amount of CBD is actually in the product. And some brands that do post lab results, they're not necessarily a third party or they're not cross-linked to that third party's website where you can go verify the results there. So always make sure that the lab results have either a QR code or a website you can go to of that testing facility to verify that the results that brand is showing you are actually true and correct. So let's assume that you do have a high quality CBD oil. So the things you're going to want to look at now are how frequently are you dosing, how much are you taking, and did you take too much straight out of the gate? So with CBD, it's important to start with a low dose and build up slowly. So I always recommend starting with about a 5 milligram dose at bedtime. Then after about a week, you can add another 5 milligrams. If you even feel like you need to. Chances are you probably will. But then after that, I recommend taking a second dose during the day, and take that in the morning. And you can start building up your dosage just gradually, week after week. Because let's face it, guys, CBD is kind of expensive and you don't want to take more than you need. And so that's why I always recommend to my customers to start with a low dose and gradually work up until you see effective results. And another thing too, CBD is more effective if you do build up like that. If you start taking a high dose right out of the gate, you might not see any results. So I recommend backing off. Don't take any CBD for like 2 days. Let it flush out of your system completely, then start over. And that's pretty much it. So you just got to start with a low dose and work up slowly. And chances are you're going to start seeing the results you're looking for. And another thing is be patient. Like CBD sometimes takes time to work, up to 30 days, like I was saying. And you also might have to experience with your dosage in terms of frequency, like when you're taking it. So for example, my wife was using it for depression for a while. She was taking it, she started taking it off once a day and it just wasn't doing it for her. So she spaced it out ended up being 4 times a day was the most effective way for her to dose. And I'm a similar way, so I'm taking it for chronic pain. And I have the best results when I take my dosages 2 to 3 times a day. So it just takes experimentation, guys, and there's no exact formula to this. Everyone is going to respond differently to CBD, so just be patient with it. Take your time, and just do some more experimenting. Anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks, and I hope you guys have a great day.